Hello, my forget-me-not sleeping lady here ASMR. I just got done having my coffee for today. It is a late afternoon, around 3. Let me tell you, I was gonna do my nails, no, actually just my pedicure and also my hair, but I thought I would save more money to do my own hair. And so I took a hot bath. I took a really hot bath yesterday with some magnesium, candy cane bubble bath. And yesterday for my shopping day, I got Wow products because I saw Bretman Rock's blowout that he did himself, and he was using Wow Stronghold, I think. But it's some Wow product. It's a hairspray that you put in your hair. So I got that one along with the mousse. So after my long hot bath yesterday, was much needed. I had to everything shower. I took a bath. And I also dyed my hair like blackish blue. As you can see the hue here. Because I'm gonna wear a blue outfit, I decided to go like a blackish blue hue for my black hair. So that's done, and this is heatless curls. After I put the mousse in, I used my Revlon blowout tool for my hair, and then dried it a little bit, put the mousse in, and then put these heatless curls in for that volume effect. After this, they're gonna be curly, but I'm also gonna I'm gonna also curl them with my curler, and I'm also gonna put them with my curler, and then I'm gonna spray Wow shine spray, anti-frizz spray before I curl my hair. And then after I curl my hair, I'm gonna use this Stronghold hairspray, to have your curls stay in. I'm excited to take this off because it was very uncomfy. And let me show you what I used my mask. I showed you guys already before, but anyways, you guys, I used the biodance. But anyways, I used this overnight 2 days in a row, and before those 2 days in a row, I've been using face masks every night, falling asleep with it. And this is a real deep mask gift set. Bio Collagen Real Deep Mask, Hydro Cyanol Real Deep Mask, Radiant Vita Niacinamide Real Deep Mask, Refreshing Sea Kelp Real Deep Mask. So the one that I used 2 days ago was the firming one, and then last night I used the Hydroceranol Real Deep Mask. Or wait, no, actually no, scratch that. I used the Biodance Radiant Vita Niacinamide Real Deep Masks for glowing skin without irritation. So used this one while I was sleeping for 2 days in a row, and I'm excited to do my hair. Actually, I should start doing my hair now because it's like 3 something. And I need to brush my teeth. I already took a bath yesterday, so I'm like debating whether I should take a shower, which I know I'm gonna feel better and more fresh if I do take a shower. And also last night before I went to bed, I did my eyebrows. And let me show you guys what I was also been having for glowy skin and shiny hair. Okay, so I also were taking these for a whole month. I bought 2 packs, and I don't know how to say this, but all I know, it is for beauty and biotin collagen, sugar-free, yummy and sugar-free. And guess what, you guys? My goal weight before the ball was to be at least in my hundreds, and I was 211, and I lost 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Whoa. What? So 11 pounds, 97, 8, 9. I can't math right now, but I lost about 12 pounds. I lost about 12 pounds, you guys. I made it. I reached my goal weight. And I was working out and but limiting my carbs and my candy and my sugar. But this was an exception. I did have like sweets every now and then, but not too much that I used to. And my hair has been really shiny lately, and I think biotin, collagen, and I've also been having sardines for lunch along with hummus and yogurt. So that is good. I'm so glad about that. So yeah. And I'm gonna be using this one. I still have it from, was it a year ago? And I spray this all over my hair after I'm all ready, after I'm all taken a shower, after I'm all ready with my hair and lathered with lotion. I'm gonna use Queen Silver Glitter Spray Powder by Argan Oil and Protein Powder, and then after I'm gonna use a perfume that I got. I intentionally was gonna use milky products. I'm kind of dehydrated, which is funny. I've been hydrating myself, like I've been drinking water and electrolytes and all that good stuff. But I think my husband just got back home. Hold on. Anyways, that was my kids. They're gonna grab their stuff before they go to Auntie's. But anyways, yeah, this is what I was using. I initially wanted to use a milky white nail polish, but I couldn't find it, so I used this one. But yeah, I'm gonna put on a moisturizing foot mask before I get my face done. 30 minutes before 5, but I like to be 2 hours after. But I'm gonna go ahead and put this on so my heels can be nice and moisturized. I'm gonna moisturize my body, but yeah, let's go ahead and turn this around. Here are my toes, and I'm gonna use this here. All right, I put them on now. These are the tea tree oil moisturizing foot mask with sock type delivery systems to relieve, replenish, and revitalize dry, damaged feet. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now while I get my hair and my makeup ready. This is all what I set up, so I know what I'm gonna be using, and I'm gonna be using this. I already got my mirror inside, and also my cash in there. Change, and then I guess I'm just gonna go with these ones because I love these. I'm gonna go with these ones rather than these ones. These match the dress because they have the slit, and it matches like that. Like this has a slit as well, but I really love these. I'm in love with these. They're out of the ordinary for me, but I'm just gonna go with these because I like them. So I'm gonna use these ones. I'm gonna use these ones. I'm gonna use these ones, and then here's my dress, and I'm gonna use silver, and these are my nails that I'm gonna be using, and I'm gonna use this on under my hair, and I can't wait until I'm all done and ready. It's already 4:45. We'll be like 2 hours late because I don't like to go early. And I'm also gonna put this in germ killing breath mist. I did brush my teeth, but just in case, I'm gonna put it in here. And I'm also gonna put my red lipstick in there. I'm gonna be minimal, and also of course my phone. But I do have pockets in my coat as well that I got. I got the black coat from Torrid. It has black fur on it. But with my makeup, I'm gonna be using my Lady Gaga Haas foundation, and also I'm going to now start the process of my makeup. All right, you guys may hear the dryer in the background because my husband is drying some of his clothes. I prepped my skin, and I'm gonna have my Energy Alani Nu Winter Wonderland. My daughter put it in the freezer, and she forgot to take it out. She wanted me to have cold energy drink, but it got frozen. So I'm just gonna open it. The Christmas flavor, Winter Wonderland.
Let's get into the glam. Well, the base, I was thinking skin and glow. To start, I'm laying down a flawless base using Haas foundation, Haas Labs foundation, which is my foundation of the year. I've been using this for special occasions. It's very opaque and high coverage, but you can choose to lessen or put more. It gives a stunning finish. And to keep everything locked in place while I dance the night away, I will be using the classic Laura Mercier translucent setting powder after this. But as you can see here, I usually just use my hands. For my foundation, but I make sure that I cover every nook and cranny. I do it on my eyelids, I blend it in the inner corners, and I make sure that every crease is locked in, and I pat it in. I even put it inside my nose and blend it into my neck. Laura Mercier. This has been my favorite setting powder. This has been my favorite setting powder, and I cover my face mostly in the T-zone area. I cover and blot my face with my translucent setting powder on the problem areas where I get too shiny, and that's mostly in my T-zone, on my chin, and look how flawless that looks. And I take my brush and the Milk product in gel, which is the perfect shade for this occasion. For that frosted look, I will be reaching out for the Rare Beauty highlighter in Enlighten. It's like a literal beam of light. But for my cheeks, I have been loving this blush, Cheek in Gel. It's a cool toned red that is so fitting for the theme. Gel, 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 gel. And I just blend it right in. Cheek and gel, cheek and gel, cheek and gel, cheek and gel. eyes to look like fresh snow. Simple but super shimmery. I'm building up the sparkle using my Rare Beauty product in Enlighten. And after I use the Rare Beauty product in Enlighten, I wanted to build it up, and I used my sparkling Urban Decay Moon Dust. I wanted my eyeshadow to look simple but multi-dimensional shine. That's why I used my highlighter, the eyeshadow, and I also used a little bit of that Morphe eyeshadow in the sparkly one. And I'm just showing you what I used. I used my Haus Labs, my Mill product in Gel, and Rare Beauty in Enlighten. And I also used the Moon Dust by Urban Decay, the e.l.f. product in Dark Brown, and my Mineral Wear by Physicians Formula. Before I went to the next step, I just decided out of nowhere that I was going to show you my products. So this is the one that I was talking about, the Morphe eyeshadow stick thingy-mabobber, or applier, we should say. So this is the Morphe Mix Signal Forever Fling product that I got from either Walmart or Fred Meyer, which I don't remember. But yeah, I added that for a multi-dimensional shine. And to amplify the look, I used the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide-On Eye Pencil, waterproof, long-lasting, Urban Decay 24/7 Glide-On Eye Pencil, waterproof, long-lasting in Yeyo, Yeyo. I think this is perfect with the eye look because it's like silvery, whitish, shimmery, cool tone. I love it with this eye look. Very icy. And I am so glad I did end up using my eyelashes. As you can see in the video, I am excited, but at the same time I got so nervous I almost didn't want to go. I was like, should I go? But knowing me, I am a very determined person, and that's not gonna stop me. Goals over my feelings. So even though I was a tad bit nervous, I just kept on telling myself that it was going to be a fun night and I must go. And these, and this, and this, and this are a classic Christmas red. My lipstick is a classic Christmas red that I've been hunting for, that I have been searching for. The lips are a classic Christmas red. Since the eyes are icy, I had to go with the perfect bold red lip. I'm using Dior Forever 999. I actually don't use a lip liner, so I'm being extra careful to get those crisp edges. There is nothing like a Dior red to make you feel sophisticated. for my inner corner, I used a drugstore product. I don't remember where I got this as well, either Walmart or Fred Meyer's, but it's by L'Oreal Paris. It's called Less Shadow Stick, in the color Ice Sparkle. It matched perfectly with my faux diamonds. Though they are faux diamonds, I still felt very, very beautiful and well matched. I quickly put my dress on after I lathered myself with my lotion, which was the Tree Hut Peppermint Pearl Moisturizing Body Lotion. After I put that on, I went ahead and I carried on with my getting ready with my hair. DIY win. Saved me money, and I still got the look that I wanted. So for the hair, I'm using the Wow products from Sephora. I actually went into this planning on a vintage Hollywood wave, but I actually reminded myself of a voluminous Victoria's Secret blowout. Instead of the Hollywood waves, I got a Victoria's Secret blowout for myself. I was actually pretty proud of myself. I love how it turned out. And then I sprayed sparkles all over my hair afterwards. But anyways, by this time my husband was rushing me, and I did my final touches. I went ahead and I sprayed myself with the scent of Gillian Apple Brandy on the Rocks. It's a nice and crisp, and this perfume paired wonderfully and perfectly with the winter air and the season and the winter ball. I felt like a total a winter queen, and I'm off to the ball, and I had a wonderful night. This is our